What's up? This is Mark, also known as Dolo Inc. And we back with another video. In this video, I just wanted to talk about pride, man. I feel like pride, it gets in the way of a lot of things. And, people not doing the thing that they really want to do because they don't want to be perceived a certain type of way. And even I still struggle with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just this idea of I don't want to do X, Y, and Z because I don't want to look corny or I don't want to, look like I'm doing too much. But sometimes it's the thing that we choose not to do because of that in mind that might actually get us, closer to our goals. You know what I'm saying? And, sometimes, that's the hard thing. Those are the things that you're supposed to do and you choose not to because you're worried about everything else around you that don't really matter for real. Because at the end of the day, the next person gonna always do what they feel is best for them. People contradict themselves every day, say what they not gonna do, and then you look up a week, 2 weeks, a month from now, they doing the very thing that they said that they wouldn't do, or they told you not to do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta always, choose what you feel deep down inside is gonna be best for you. Now, don't worry about, how you may look to the next person. If that's what you really want to do, if you want to start that business, if you want to make that post, if you want to put out that content, if you want to, put out your art, go ahead and do it. Because at the end of the day, the next person, they going to do it. You know what I'm saying? They going to put it out. They going to promote it. They're going to be excited about it. And then when they get everything from doing the thing that they said they wouldn't do, you're gonna be looking up like, dang, I wish I would have, I would have did my thing. I wish I would have put my, content out. I wish I would have put my video out. I wish I would have put my business out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people sitting on ideas and sitting on, $1 million ideas, shoot. And the next person end up swooping in and taking the very idea that they had because they didn't want to be perceived a certain type of way. That's pride. That's pride, man. Like that's the thing. You don't want to be looked at. You don't want to look corny. That's pride. You know what I'm saying? And we look at pride as being, conceited or thinking you better than the next person. Sometimes pride comes as fear. You know what I'm saying? Not wanting to be looked at a certain type of way in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? And that's the very thing that's going to keep you from getting everything that God got in store for you. And you just being a better version of yourself. And like I said, I struggled with that for a long period of time, being the worst version of myself because I didn't want to be in the spotlight. And I was, putting myself in the shadows of other people's ideas and other people's dreams. And now I'm finally in the space of my life where, I was doing that for so long, it's time for me to start pouring back into myself. Start chasing my dreams, start putting myself out there and getting the things that God got in store for me. So that way I don't have to walk around resenting the next person because they're doing what they supposed to be doing.